Hey, ¿qué pasa? What's going on, my viewers? Welcome back to the channel of many streams, brought to you by always by the man of many names, aka the man of many games, aka the man of many streams, and we're here again tonight after a couple of nights off, after almost a week of not playing God of War: Sons of Sparta, which means I have had some time to forget what I last did when I last sat down to play this freaking game. Because I say occasionally around here, right, hey, I don't play the games that I stream, 99% of the time off stream. So I have really had time to forget what happened here. And I was going to start the stream without even trying to refresh my memory, without even skimming real quick or anything through the last stream. And I thought, no, you know what? I gotta take a minute or two to just do that real quick, and I did. And I did this, and I remember, oh yeah, the last time we were here, Kratos and Deimos, our boys of Sparta, our sons of war, they were out adventuring in colder and different regions of Sparta, right? Or the areas outside of Sparta, and they survived being frozen to death and whatnot. They survived facing a giant sea serpent and whatnot. That was a good fight. That was a fun fight. I invite you to check out the previous part if you haven't checked it out already. It was a good time. It was a fun time. It was a bit of a challenging time. It took me like 4 or 5 tries to beat that sea serpent the last time we were here. But I thought, you know what? Yeah, it's been a bit. It's time to get back to this game already. So here we are again tonight. Hopefully, we're going to have some fun. So hopefully, we're going to have more of the joys and the struggles and the challenges of adventure that come with playing a game like this, a metroidvania full of adventure, story, characters, so many enemies to fight, so much loot to discover and gather, and abilities to unlock and develop and whatnot. So this is a good game. If you've never played it, I recommend that you do. And if you don't want to play it, then I invite you to check out the channel so you can watch the entirety of my playthrough up to this point, right? Because I've been streaming for more than 2 years, and you can find all of the streams that I have done for this game up to this point. What part is this? Let me check what part is. I think this is part 13? I think it might be. I have a YouTube Studio open here on the computer real quick. Oh, speaking of YouTube Studio, hold up. I got to change my display settings right here. Show only on this one, because I have this one over here on the right, occupied, taken up with the PlayStation. Where is it? Sons of Sparta is right here. This was part 12 and 13. This is part 14. Okay, so this is part 14. You can find the previous 13 parts right here on the channel. And I am going to open up the stream live here on the channel now. Let's see. Mi canal. So I have it in Spanish. A ver. We have video, we have audio. I hope we do. Okay, we do. We have video, we have audio. Great. We're set. Awesome. Hallelujah. Did the kid share the link in the Discord server already? I think she did. Yes, she did. All right. Soaring across the skies, making Icarus proud. That's right. That's what she wrote. Awesome. So anyway, yeah, here we are. I think we can maybe get the plugs out of the way already. I don't have anything that I particularly want to ramble about here tonight, so I think we're just going to get the plugs out of the way, and so we can start doing some gaming. Just because, I mean, well, what is there to talk about? There's the GTA stuff to talk about, the new Fortnite season that started recently with all the Sonics and Shadows and Eggmans and Crash Bandicoots of the world and whatnot. There's a lot of stuff going on. The GTA stuff kind of disgusts me. I'm not really into that at all. Besides, the game getting leaked and whatnot, and Rockstar not being happy about that brings me joy. But I don't really want to ramble about that. So let's get the plugs out of the way so we can start the gaming here for tonight. Hey, like I just got done saying, once again, you can check out the channel for the previous parts of my playthrough of God of War: Sons of Sparta. This is my first time playing through this game fully, right? And I intend to, at the very minimum, play it until I reach the end of the adventure, the end of the story. So if you're a God of War fan, stick around, because we're going to keep going until we can't keep going no more. right? That's the plan. That's usually how it goes when somebody sits down to start a new game, right? Hey, if you made it to this point, please give the stream a like, subscribe if you're new around here, maybe turn on notifications as well so that you are notified by YouTube when I go live, right? Because I try to go live at least a couple of evenings of the week. We try to have some fun around here, playing some games, talking about games and random stuff that different people pop in here to bring up in the chat and whatnot. We try to have a good time. We try to have a chill time here. So that sounds good to you. Stick around. We love to have you. Check out the previous streams for this playthrough. Check out any of the hundreds of streams that I have done here on the channel. I have been doing this for more than 2 years now. It's not just a God of War channel. You can find hundreds of streams for, God of War games, but also for Doom games, Mega Man games, Sonic games, Mega Man games, Klonoa, Crash Bandicoot, Nier, Hollow Knight, Resident Evil, and so on and so forth. I've done a bunch of stuff by this point. So if you like just old school gaming streams in which the gameplay is, the highlight of the stream, then, you can check out the channel, find hundreds of them right here on this very channel. You can also find a handful of original videos all put together by me and dozens of YouTube shorts as well, all put together by me. I am a one-man crew. So everything that you see on this channel, for better and for worse, is made by these two hands, these eyeballs, this brain. So yeah, that sounds good to you. Stick around. Please support the channel in the quick and free and easy ways that you can with the subscription, the like, and all that stuff. Much appreciated if you do that. And if that's not good enough for you, you can also find me in a couple of places outside of YouTube, because I'm also on Patreon, TikTok, Twitter, and on Discord as well. So you can find me in those places, starting out with the Patreon over at patreon.com/manmanynames, where if you would like to, you don't have to, but if you would like to, you can support the channel and its free content for as little as $3 a month. So if that sounds good to you, once again, you don't have to do it. But obviously, if you did, that would mean a lot to me. It would be much appreciated, and I would tip my baseball cap to you for taking the time to do so. Once again, patreon.com/manmanynames. On the TikTok, you can find me uploading the same clips that go up as YouTube Shorts here on the YouTube channel. So it's another option for you, another place for you to catch some of the content that I bring to you for absolutely free. And you can find me hanging around on Twitter on the daily pretty much. I check it at least once or twice a day because, I use it for the original reason that Twitter was for, right? For getting your news about what's going on in the world, mainly the gaming world, the world of comics, wrestling, memes, world news, political stuff here and there, dashes of that, etc. You can find me over there on Twitter. And finally, we do have the Discord server where you can find, obviously, me, but you can also find a handful of other people, some of which actually sometimes tune into the streams around here when they happen live. You can interact with me, you can interact with them. And you could also find other people that I and others in there have met through Marvel Rivals, because for the past handful of months, I have been playing that, and some of the people in there have been playing that a lot as well. So it's a game that like half of us in there have in common. So if that sounds good to you, you can find us over there. We have a bunch of different channels for a bunch of different stuff. We have a channel for, news about streams and other content here of the channel. We have another channel for sharing memes, for sharing food, one for talking about games, for talking about game and world and, news about anything. Another one for sharing art, so on and so forth. There's a channel for you and sharing and talking about what you want to talk about. You can find us over there in the Discord server. Join us there if that sounds good to you. I'm going to have links below in the description so you can find the Patreon, the TikTok, Twitter, and of course the Discord server. So I make it easy for you. If you want to find us somewhere, these are the places where you can find us. And once again, much appreciated if you find us elsewhere outside of this channel. But that's about it for the plugs. Finally, we got those out of the way. Let's jump into God of War, Sons of Sparta. How about that, huh? Because I have had time to miss this game now, and I know that I'm going to enjoy sinking my teeth into it once again. Because if I didn't enjoy sinking my teeth into games, then I wouldn't do this the way that I do, right? So let's do it. Like I was saying earlier, the last time we were here, we went through a cold region of this game, of this world, and it was a good time. It was a bit annoying to be slowed down by the frozenness of the region and whatnot, and have to rely on you know, Hestia's fires to keep us warm and whatnot. But we did it. We pushed through, as we do around here, because we wouldn't be real gamers if we didn't do that, right? So that's what we did, because our boy Kratos is tough like that, because our other younger boy Demos is also tough like that. And yeah, we want to keep on adventuring, because we are continuing to march on the quest, on the mission, the duty to find our other Spartan boy, Vasilis, who we still haven't found after all this time. Damn, this game feels like a big, meaty, adventurous game. It sure does. So let's continue on the journey. Okay, but before we do that, right, we gotta see if we can prepare a little bit. Can we learn some stuff? At 7200 blood orbs, as you can see, I got all the offensive aggression stuff. I got all the victory sandal stuff, and we're just lacking the defensive instincts stuff apparently now. And oh, forward and press. I think I want to get that. I think I mentioned last time that I wanted to get that. As if time were standing still. And enhanced dodge backwards. Holding R1. I like the past 2-3 streams before this, I've been talking about how I've been getting abilities. I gotta remember to hold L1 when I dodge, R1 when I dodge, when I block, because I've unlocked abilities that indicate to me that I gotta do that, so that, you know, I can do enhanced versions of things or unique attacks when I do that, right? And then I forget. I haven't built up the habit. So could this be the time in which I actually start doing that? I do not know. I do not know. I guess we're gonna find out. But I try to keep it in mind, but you know, I'm only human. There's a lot to keep track of in a game as big as this, right? So all we can do is our best, right? Sip of water for the drinking man. For the drinking man? Well, yeah, for the drinking man, I'm gonna drink water. For the gaming man. Okay. Da-da-da-da. While evading, hold backward and press square to perform a double strike with the Spartan Dory. We're gonna keep unlocking stuff. 500. Let's unlock that. Performing a swift dodge at the perfect moment. Da, da, da. That costs 5,000. We're gonna get that, and I think we're gonna leave it at that. Swift dodge. One, press to perform a dodge backward. R1 and L is neutral. Perform enhanced dodge backward. Increases dodge distance and invulnerability. And then a swift dodge at the perfect time. Okay, that's simple enough. I might have orbs to be able to unlock more of this, but we're going to leave it for that. We're going to get more blood orbs and then come back probably later on tonight, right? Can we enhance anything that we might give a damn about? I can't increase my current Spartan Dory, and I don't think I want to change this one. I like this one. This is another new favorite, so we're gonna leave that as is. The Hand of Ages, I can increase this. Ends with a leaping horizontal stab. I like this one. We're going to keep this as well, so we're gonna just enhance it. How about that? Now it's level 5. Booyah. How about the Spear Tail? Heal of Ages. Perform a running thrust that continuously inflicts. I do this half the time it's on accident, half the time it's intentional. Actually, maybe like 65% of the time it's accidental. That increases the stun on impact. Moderately increases the force on impact. We're gonna increase this too. I like this one. We're gonna keep it. Do that. Wait. There's more. It's not just about the Dory. It's not even all about the Nemo. Yep, focus on improving parry actions. We're gonna keep that too. If we can't improve that, then I am not currently interested. Yeah, and we can't improve any of this stuff, so we're gonna leave that there. We enhanced. Saved. A true Spartan saves his progress. Right? Okay. So it looks like we're going down. This is where What was her name? Adrea? What was her name? The Griffin? Griffin travel, speaking of which. Press and hold triangle to summon Adresteia, that's her name. To fast travel to visited campsites or temples of Olympus around Laconia. Okay. Speaking of temples of Olympus, gear, archives. No, not gear. Where's, I forget again, archives, resources, offerings. Yes, here it is. I have 1 olive of Nike, 1 olive of Dionysus, health meter. Okay, health meter and spirit meter. We like that. And a divine pine cone. Used to improve the OP of wellness at the temple of Dionysus. Okay, so I have 2 items. Now that we can do this, right, we can summon Adresteia to take us to these places. I say we try it out for the first time, right, because I didn't do it at the end of last stream when I unlocked this to be able to summon her. We're going to do that now, and let's see, I hold triangle. That's right. Okay, so that's that. He bashed the chain on the shield, which is what she instructed them to do. Okay, Dionysus and Nike, right? I don't have the locations of these temples memorized. I just gotta look at them. Dionysus, here we go. I was trying to remember for a moment when Kratos jumped and then she swooped under him that fast and took him. I was trying to remember, wait a minute. Deja vu, where have I seen something like this before? Pokemon games. That's where I've seen it. Oh my god, Pokemon Deja Vu. Right? When you fly with a Pokemon in some of the older Pokemon games. I stopped playing the main Pokemon games years and years ago. The last one that I played was Moon. It was Moon. And I don't remember what flying looks like in that game, but I don't think it looked like that. It was the older, you know, top-down 2D ones where, like, 1 or 2 generations where it kind of looked like that. I played a lot of Pokemon in my life, but not for years. I'd like to replay some of the classics again, by the way. Okay, so, Olive of Dionysus. Health meter up. I have no more. But I have a pine cone. Dionysus grants health regeneration. It is level 2 now. Increases the size of the healing vessel. Nice. There it is. And there's nothing to do. Nothing more to do here. Let's get the fuck out of here. Now I gotta go to the Temple of Nike. I didn't have to summon Adresteia for this. I could have gone down. Nike? Ah-ha-ha. She's my Pokemon. I taught her fly. That's lovely. Here's another one. Spirit meter. She is here. Do you have anything new to say? What's your face? What's her name again? I don't remember her name. We've heard from her like, I don't know, half a dozen times maybe. Over the course of this adventure, and I can't remember her fucking name right now. It's been a while. Okay. I need to gather around a campfire. Over there, let's go back. Again! Vámonos! We have done that. There is no music. There is no... I should have saved... I should save at the campfire so I can get full health. I won't get full spirit meter. But I will get full health. And my OP isn't full either, but that's okay. I have the item for detecting hidden treasures. I don't even need that. Here we go, first enemy of the night. Come and get it. Hit me. My spirit meter is now longer than my health one. I'll take all your asses out. How was this? Like this? Hellfire and brimstone, baby. Here's that retro RPG, you know, friggin' soundtrack. Oh, what we got over here? That's what I meant to do. I forgot how to do that last time, too. Die, you piece of garbage. We got these vapors here, but where do I need those? Fuck off! Deet, 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 deet. Oh. Did I see that I needed the vapors up there? I think I did. Hold up. This was just for climbing up here. There it is. Oh, I can't make that. Okay, I gotta use the slingshot first. That's what I saw as well. Come on, hurry up. I gotta just believe. Fucking hell, Kratos. I am stupid. How am I having so much trouble with this? There, I just need this platform. There, Christ, that's... Okay, there's bars. That would explain why I didn't do anything. So... Then it looks like I can't get up there. For the time being. Oh well. Have to come back some other time then. Wait, it's more lion hair, isn't it? I need this.
It was here.
That's what it is. Oh, hey, we got to save already? Nice. Urgh. I have to go to the right, but we're gonna go to the left to explore a little bit first. What is this?
Brother, I found an archer's perch.
Ah.
I can see the target Samara mentioned below.
At least Vasilis was trying to do something useful.
Kratos? I think I know where our first shot from the Archimedes mirror hit. Are you seeing that hole?
Not from here. But we should check the damage on our way out. See if we need to fix anything.
Oh, I thought maybe I was gonna be able to jump down from there. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I don't need to hit those.
Here. I was using the bus to find Vasilis. I found this instead.
What are you even doing out here, Vasilis? You should be back at the Agoge, learning to be a soldier. Making some effort.
We know that voice.
Brontes. They must have run into Vasilis during field drills.
You have a duty to your unit, don't you? Well, say something, Vasilis. Defend yourself. Do something. Get off your back! Alright, that's enough, boys. He's a waste of time anyway. Up! Form up!
I have words for Brontes next time I see him.
No, you do not.
Why do you defend him?
He's our shield, brother. And the cohesion of the unit is far more important than whatever they did to one boy. They were trying to make him better.
By pushing him around?
I will talk to Brontes, and you will clear this from your mind.
It's cleared.
Another Stymphalian. Come. Let's not
Ah.
get ambushed.
Bring it. I'm ready. I'm ready for a good fight. I'm itching for it. Give it to me. Give it to me now. Ah, I see. Now we get to go back down here again. Okay. APATE!
For Sparta!
Bring it, motherfucker! Let's Beyblade! Fucker just needs some thwomp sounds. You stupid son of a bitch.
Did it run?
No! It's taking aim! Evasive maneuvers!
It's setting up for a barrage! Eyes up!
Motherfucker, right when I went for it. Bitch! Shit, bucko! Ew. Ugh. I hate these fuckers, man. Sometimes they just don't let you get clear shots. Oh, fuck me. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die! Ugh. What's up, War Machine? Welcome back, man. How you doing? Just in time to see me die, dude. What timing? You couldn't have popped in when I was being a badass instead? Oh, the humiliation. Fuck you. Motherfucker. I gotta figure out a better strategy. Okay. I see how it is. I'm just gonna have to rely on the good old slingshot. Everyone knows me is dying is peak content. I don't know about that.
For Sparta!
People don't come here to see me die, they come here to watch me be a badass, obviously. You're well, you beat Blasphemous 2 the other day, such a fun game. Oh yeah, one of the last times you popped in here, a little while ago, I think you mentioned you were playing that game, right, at the time? So you beat it. And I still haven't beaten this. Stupid rat bastard.
Did it run?
No! It's taking aim!
Suck it! Ah! I'm kidding! Don't suck it! No, I'm kidding about kidding. I'm serious. And your next game's gonna be CUPHEAD. Cuphead. Hey kid, when are we gonna? What the hell's up with that plant? Hello? When are we ever gonna do Cuphead? Look. I wasn't gonna show this on stream until we actually did Cuphead, whenever the hell it is that we do Cuphead, but look at that. I've had it right here, off to the side, just off camera, for, I don't know, like a week now. It was a gift from our sister. I have a Cuphead, right, and she has a Mugman. Or Mugmen, as we affectionately refer to him. When are we gonna do Cuphead? Look. Fuck it, what if we just start it soon? It's not like we need a special time to do it, right? Or we have a requirement. What if we just start it soon? What if... I don't know. What if we start it in the weekend? It's Thursday night tonight. I've been wanting to replay Cuphead with you and do it on stream for a while now. Maybe like for most of the existence of this channel. And we still haven't done it. Let's do it. Okay, we can start it on the weekend. Maybe we could start it, I don't know. Hey, we could start it as soon as tomorrow night if we wanted to. Tomorrow's night's Friday night. It's a good night for staying up, right? And then doing whatever the fuck we want to do. So tomorrow night we could do that. If we don't have, you know, any other plans, you know, to cancel it, we could do it tomorrow if we wanted to. And I'll show it again, and then we could actually, I don't know, prepare a drink. We could get some coffee or something, I don't know, and actually drink out of our Cuphead and Mugman mugs, you know, while we play the game. You'll start it when we do, and we'll compare game progress every time we go live. Okay, fuck it. I'm telling you right now, we'll start it tomorrow. We've been wanting to do it since at least like sometime last year. But originally we put it off because we were streaming, you know, retro two-player games for a while, but we stopped doing that a while ago. And then we were doing Hollow Knight for a while on and off, right? We stopped doing that earlier this year as well. So we haven't been doing anything together in a while. Fuck it, we might as well do it soon. Go back to doing a bit of two-player stuff. So yeah, we can be playing the game, you know, somewhat at the same time. Right? Why not? Let's do it. Now you got excited? Alright. We'll try to start it tomorrow night. If nothing, and I doubt anything will, right? We tend to have the evenings free. So, if nothing gets in the way, we'll start it tomorrow. This will be fun? Yes, it will. Because, have you been here during... I say this once in a while. Cuphead comes up around here once in a while, which is great. Have you been here any of the times in which I've said that, you know... Cuphead back in the day, right, for a while had that infamy that, oh my god, this game looks great, sounds great, but boy, it's brutal, it's so hard to get through, blah, blah, blah. And that was true the first time that I ever tried to play through it. But then once you get through it once, if you replay, at least this has been my experience, after you replay it again after that first time, it's like you break through this, I don't know, this kind of mental barrier, and then the experience is nowhere near as brutal as it was the first time around. Even if you go years in between playing it. Now, watch me say that here right now tonight as we're here. And then we start it tomorrow, and then the kid and I start getting our asses kicked while we're playing it together. Wow, watch that happen. That'd be hilarious if we went down like that. You haven't seen any of my Cuphead? Oh, I don't have any. I don't have it. That's why I've been wanting to do it for some time now, because we don't have any on the channel. So when I started this channel more than 2 years ago, right, my idea has been, hey, I wanna, it's an excuse to be playing new games constantly, right? But it's also an excuse to replay shit that I've played throughout my life as well. Because if I haven't done it on stream, then it's a new way to do it, right? people to talk with about it that are fans of whatever particular games being streamed. And, you know, it's a new kind of way of replaying a game, so it'll be a fun time. Yeah, see, the kid tells you, we've beaten the game in the hardest difficulty already together. But we'll do it again because we've never done it here on the channel. So we'll do it. Screw it. After the stream here tonight, I will go on the PS4 because we'll be playing it and streaming it on the PS4. I'll download it, reinstall it. I should turn on the PS4 tonight anyway because the Call of Duty, the Blops games, and also Rivals needs to update on the PS4 anyway. So might as well let the PS4 do that later tonight. We'll have everything ready for tomorrow evening. Why not? We'll do that. Sounds like a good time. This fucker is relentless. Get it, Demos, get it. Oh, I'm an idiot. Why didn't I think of parrying the fucking poisonous dust that this fucker emits when it slams on the ground? I mean, that still doesn't give me a big window. Fuck me sideways and call me Betty. You made it to the potato and onion boss but got killed, then quit a few months ago when you bought it, and you haven't played it since. Alright, so it's gonna be fun for the three of us to go back to it, and yeah, we can talk about it and whatnot. Hell yeah. Let's do it. The potato and onion boss, though, which one was that? I don't remember that. I remember a handful of them off the top of my head. Obviously, I remember the devil. I remember King Dice. I remember the sailor guy on the boat, right? Fuck those two. Although the last time we played that together, it wasn't, again, as hard as it was like when I originally played the game back in the day. I remember the mermaid that turns into like a Medusa, like, right, when she gets mad. There's the was it the clown with the roller coaster on the circus? That one. What else? The moon and the stars boss. There was one like that, no? It was a boss of veggies in the first island. A potato, a crying onion, and some carrots. I remember the fucking carrot. I didn't remember the potato and the onion. The blimp lady. Oh, the genie. Who could forget the genie, right? When you're using the little planes and you have to shoot it. That fuck. I think that fucker was still a bit of a pain in the ass the last time we played the game, no? The flower boss. Yeah, the flower boss is the one that has like the nice face, right? And then it goes all ape shit and it looks all angry and crazy. It's enraged. Yeah. I love that game, though. We love that game, the kid and I. All right, so fuck it. It's taken us way too long to get back at that game. So yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. Do I remember the bouncing ball? It beat the shit out of us too. Yes. Now that I didn't remember it on my own, but now that you mention it, yes. Where stupid fucker is so simple with its attack patterns and whatnot, but as simple as it is, like it makes you doubt yourself in the middle of the action. Yeah, the fucking dragon. Oh yeah, I look forward to fighting the fucking dragon again. Yeah, yeah. I remember the dragon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah, oh, that's gonna be a good time. Yeah. See, now I'm a little excited for tomorrow too. It's gonna be great.
For Sparta!
Dude, what do I hit this bitch with? So that I actually do some goddamn damage. Fuck! You should really do the thwomp sounds. Urgh.
Did it run?
No!
Fuck off!
Evasive maneuvers!
It's setting up for a barrage! Eyes up!
Fuck you! I can't hit it with two. Why does that plant just stay there? Why doesn't it go away? It gets in the way. Fuck you, dude. I was in the air. I forget I can block in the air. I never try to do that. Look, Demos tries to hit that one too. Bitch. The dragon. I saw a dragon. Oh, I have something to look forward to tomorrow now, for sure. Honestly, tomorrow I just had it planned to stream Skyrim, right? Since I'm streaming this tonight. But now we're doing Cuphead. Slowly! Slowly! Die! See? My problem was I wasn't patient. Oh, I'm out of fucking magic. My problem was that I wasn't being patient enough. Is it easier playing it with a partner? Yeah, overall I would say so. That's what I thought last time when she and I played it. Now, yeah, see, yes and no. I think that's a better answer. Yes and no. If she wants to elaborate, I'll let her do that. She might remember a bit better than me. How many years has it been now since we, you know, beat it together? It's been a couple now. Has it been 4 or 5? Maybe more? I don't know. It's been a while, I know that.
Did it run?
No! It's taking aim! The basic maneuvers!
It's setting up for a barrage! Isa!
What in the bullet hell shooter? What the? Oh God. No! Die! Ah! No! You stupid son of a bitch! I had that. I had that and I let it slip away from me. Gordon, I knew you were here. I saw that viewer counter said 4 and I'm like, okay, War Machine is here, the kid is here, I'm here, and the 4th one is you. I fucking knew it. And I'm like, he's laughing over there because I died. I knew it was you. Yes, because you have 2 people working together to defeat the boss. No, because with 2 players, the boss has double the HP than it would single player. That's right. That's what I remember. Yes, because when one player dies, the other player can revive the dead player if they're quick enough. But that's the thing, eh? You're playing a game that has some challenge like Cuphead, right? If the one person can be good at it, right, better than the other person, so like if the person that's a better player goes down and you have to rely on the other person, maybe they play games less, right, so they're less experienced and that's why they're not as good. So if it's a situation like that, right, where there's that kind of imbalance, then you know you have to rely on the other person to try to revive you, and they might freak out or something and they don't get you, or they try to get you but they're not fast enough, blah blah blah. It's a good time though. Having that kind of dynamic is a good time. Obviously, it helps. It's like if both of the people that are playing it together are both, you know, experienced gamers, you know what you're doing, you know what you're getting yourself into, then it could be significantly easier. But I think no matter what, it's a good time. Yeah, imagine though, it does make sense that they double the boss HP. Imagine if they kept it the same. That'd be way too easy. So I'm glad that they did that, if nothing else. Yeah. Alright, round 4. Fuck it, man. I felt like I was in that previous attempt for fucking ever and I gotta do it again. Fuck this guy. This thing. This is so annoying. I am getting hammered! How am I doing worse instead of doing better? God damn! I know why. So I'm letting this bitch get into my head. That's why. I let it get into my head. No. I doubted myself. That's why this bitch got me. Fuck you. Round 5.
For Sparta!
Yeah, let's just let me collect my magic, asshole. Fuck you!
Did it run?
No! It's taking aim! Evasive maneuvers!
It's setting up for a barrage! Eyes up!
Miss me, miss me. Now you gotta kiss my ass. Fuck you! Your favorite core memory for Cuphead is our mother actually wanted to try out Cuphead herself. Oh yeah, that was a handful of years ago too. But that's just because she was charmed by the cute art style of the game. Yeah, because back in the day, right? Obviously, she's not as old as, you know, as cartoons like, you know, the ones that Betty Boop was in, or Popeye, or Tom and Jerry, right back from their original days, right? But she didn't have to be, because like a lot of people of her generation, you know, she grew up watching those cartoons, right? In black and white and in color. So she saw the style of Cuphead, and obviously it mimics the style of those cartoons, right? And so she's like, oh yeah, I want to try that. She got pulled in, and then she tried it, and she saw that, oh yeah, no, this game is actually pretty brutal, and she got scared off. But that's a woman that plays video games like once a decade, right? For like 20 minutes at a time, so it wasn't surprising to anybody, I don't think. The last multiplayer game you played was Pixel Gun. I've never played Pixel Gun. Have I ever seen anything about Pixel Gun? I don't think so. Oh, the name sounds familiar. She had no idea what she was doing and kept dying over and over again. You volunteered to play with her and kept reviving her only to die a second later, uh-huh. Yep. Sounds about right. I have to be patient. Patience. Patience. I have learned. Eat your poison. Fuck off, bitch. Ah. There's gonna be it. There's gonna be it, right? There's gonna be it. What the fuck? Oh, there's another one there and I'm blocking it. Nice. With my big fat head. Ah, idiot, idiot, idiot. Oh, come on.
Did it run?
No! It's taking aim! Evasive maneuvers!
It's setting up for a barrage! Isa!
It's over. It's over. I have learned. It's over. Ugh. ¡Ándale, pendejo! Waiting on a prayer. Battle the triplet. Triplet. Not again! Look who it is!
Spartans! Never on our backs! Spartans! Never left behind! Spartans! Always united!
Fuck you, big ass fucking feathery bitch.
How do you do that?
Mostly I make sure the pointy end pokes the...
Not that. How do you smile when it seems you could be a beast's lunch?
Well, my head's screaming at me. Atreus, it's time to panic. But my heart says, no. If you believe in who you fight for and your death would make a great story, why feel anything but joy?
Wait.
Atreus. Do we get to see Atreus in this game?
Me Ace is Atreus?
Yes!
Sparta Atreus?
Yeah!
Did I not say so already?
No?
Well, I am not as good at telling stories as your mother.
Oh, it all makes so much sense now. I wondered why he was so nice. You always talk about Atreus with such respect. I wish I could have met him.
As do I.
What are you doing here? You got a field pass?
No. The sculptor had an assignment for you. He was frustrated, but I covered for you. Told him I'd get you the message. Amara told me where you might be.
You snuck out? We owe you one.
You owe me several. Anyway, Daedalus hasn't made his delivery for the Agauge, and the Foundry's doors in the cistern are locked. You need to see what's going on.
Foundry. Got it.
This opens the entrance in the bog. Might be the only way in.
Thanks, Ace.
And make sure to get the main entrance open!
Fucking plot twist. This is the Atreus that he said, was it in God of War 2018, right? Is where he explained that, you know, where Atreus' name came from, that he named him after a famous Spartan that died in a big battle. He sacrificed himself to save a bunch of Spartans. It's him. So Pixel Gun is pixelated COD. Check it out, it's fun. I'd be up for playing some pixelated COD. Why not? We meet Atreus. Yeah, like Calliope said right there. The Atreus? Yeah, the Atreus apparently. The original one. The original one that Kratos' son is named after, who doesn't have, well, I was going to say who doesn't have more than one name, but they've been calling him Ace up to this point. So I guess him and Atreus have that in common, where they used to call him Ace once upon a time, and they called him Atreus later, I guess. Or is that part of his full name? Is he Ace Atreus? Atreus Ace? I don't know. Either or, right? Atreus later on in the Norse games, some people call him Atreus, the Giants call him Loki. Because it turns out, oh, he's not just Atreus, son of Kratos, he's also, Loki. The Giants call him that. So, man, some people can't have just one name, I guess. Opens a maintenance entry into the Foundry of Invention. See, that's so cool. That's so fucking cool, man. It's so fucking cool that Mega Cat Studios, right, the developers of this game, that people from Santa Monica / PlayStation Studios that know the stories of these games so well that they could work together to make a game like this happen, and then they could go back and give us more pieces of the giant puzzle that is the giant puzzle of God of War after all these years. That's so fucking cool. So Atreus, Ace, one seldom encounters such epithets as good-natured and well-liked figuring so prominently in the account of an Agoge cadet, least of all one possessed of so much martial and athletic talent. A young man of aspirations and promise, and a friend to all, including the missing cadet Vasilis, to whom he was especially close. I would have never guessed. What a plot twist. Wow. Yeah, I don't see that coming. Cool. Pretty cool. There's really nothing here. Oh wait, I can go down through here now. Snake! Snake! Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Another one of you. I forget your names. But you suck. Talos. That's right. This is really a dead end. The map shows me that it is. I can fast travel now. Should I do it? Where do I need to go? They gave me a key to the what? Travel to the Foundry of Invention. Where the fuck is the Foundry? Oh, all the way down here? That's right, he mentioned the bog. The bog. Let's go here, and maybe we can get to the sacred monument of Apollo now. And get the resources that maybe we couldn't get before there. I hit my fucking elbow. I'm sitting on a metal chair. I hit it on the metal armrest. Motherfucker, that hurt. But at least it was on the... Oh, I don't know if that's better, on the bone instead of the nerve. No, you know what? Hitting the bone is better. The maps in Blasphemous 1 and 2 are designed exactly like that. Really? They look exactly like this. Oh boy, so they lack detail. They're just colored tunnels. Because, well, actually, well, I was going to say, because the Hollow Knight maps in those games, they had more detail, right? But actually, no, they weren't extremely detailed either. I guess you could say they were more detailed in the sense that, you know, rooms, right? Areas actually had shapes to them. They weren't just long, rectangular, you know, tunnels, paths, or square rooms, right? Now that he points it out, he's right, really. I see, I see. Yeah, can you get the fuck out of the way, please? Could you believe it, kid, when Season said in the server earlier that she loves God of War, she grew up playing, she has fond memories of playing God of War 2 with her dad? I was like, really? You? She seems like such a bratty kid, right? I was like, no. At first, I was like, no way. You really? Any kind of God of War fan? Wow. And I told her, right? It's like I would have never seen that coming. Yeah, but she does hate Atreus. And I think, really? Oh, fuck me. I forgot about this. Alright, bitch cakes. To be fair, though, there's a lot of people that hate Atreus. I don't, Atreus, usually what happens on the internet, if it seems like there's a lot of people online that hate something, say a game character, a story, or just the game overall, if it seems like they hate it, a lot of the time it seems like they are a vocal minority. But in the case of Atreus, I feel like I've always had the impression that, no, there is a good percentage of God of War fans, whether they're newer fans or older fans, that aren't very fond of Atreus. And so you know, before they revealed LAUFEY to us a little while ago, I had a bit of trepidation. I've talked about that on stream before, right? That I had a bit of trepidation, a bit of dread, thinking, man, it's like they wouldn't really, you know, drop Kratos as the face of the franchise to move on with Atreus instead, right? It's like, I've always thought, even though I don't hate Atreus like some people do, I've always thought, I don't know, him being the new face of God of War doesn't fully sit well for me either. I love the damn kid, I do, but and I don't think it should be him that carries the torch forward. If anybody is, you know, I used to think, I don't think it should be. I don't know who else would do it. If, you know, if an end came to Kratos' story, I don't know who else would do it, but I do know that it wouldn't feel right if it was him. And now we know the spin-off game that we're getting is LAUFEY, and they told us, right, also that no, they still have a lot of story left to tell with Kratos for years to come, so there's nothing to worry about for years to come, still. And I believe them. If they say that they believe they can still tell good stories with Kratos, I believe them. They've been doing that for the past, you know, like 21 years. Why would I stop believing them? I have never played a God of War game and you know, stopped playing the game, you know, midway through because I thought, man, this game sucks. Or played it all the way and thought, this game kind of sucked. Nah. So I trust them wholeheartedly, I do. And of course, for the corporate heads, right? They see Kratos and they think, money. Money. And that's all they care about, so they win too. How the fuck do I get this? Grab on, Kratos. Wait, I know. Okay. Activate it again. Drop. No way! I can't drop through the platform. Really? How the fuck do I do this then? Oh, like that. Like that. I'm stupid. Wow. Well, at least I got done. Yeah, I couldn't solidify those platforms the last time I was here. Undying Hyacinth, a beautiful flower suitable as an offering to the god of the sun. Used to improve soldier slaying at the temple of Apollo. And boy, do I need it, because even though this thing was useful for me against that fucking bird that I just fought, I still feel like it does so little damage to enemies overall. So boy, does it need it. Yeah, fuck you, asshole. Die. Now I can explore over here. Uh-oh. Stomped on. Oh, nice. I thought that was an item.
Deimos, the dead are waking up.
Oh, shit! Okay. Didn't expect that. I'm gonna get frozen so I can... Mother! Fuck me sideways! Fuck me sideways! Ah! Ah! I didn't mean to do that! Fuck! It's a monster house. Yes, it is. One I didn't expect, for sure. Die, die, die. Die. It's a die. Fuck. What the? What is this?
This tile. Part of the mosaic, maybe.
Where we fought that thing in the sunken agora? Yeah. Could be connected.
Then the responsibility is ours.
It's a gauntlet room, yes. And I loved gauntlet rooms in the Hollow Knight games. I mean, I love being in gauntlets in pretty much any game, as long as it's fun enough. The kid mentioned a monster house, and I'm like, oh, yep, that immediately makes me think of when you would get jumped like this in the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, which is a dungeon crawler, right? And like, yep. You'd walk into a little room, and then just Pokemon would rain down from above, and you would be completely surrounded with barely any room to move, and you would have to take them all out. And they tended to be weaker than you, but they have the numbers advantage, so they could wipe you out if you weren't careful enough. Scopus. And I couldn't jump, by the way. You can't jump when you're in the muck here in the fucking nasty-ass bog waters. Did I ever play a gauntlet in one of the Hollow Knight games in which I couldn't jump? Maybe I did and I just don't remember right now. I mean, like the bio water? That was a thing too, no? Fuck bio water. Nobody likes bio water. Nasty, disgusting place. I didn't mean to do that! No, you used to call any sewage bio waters in Silksong. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, like when I was playing Resident Evil 2 and I would be down in the sewers in that game. Hey, look at me. I'm back in Hollow Knight. I'm in the fucking bio waters. In Resident Evil 2.
Lying here. He was here.
Oh, it's you again. I killed you before. Ah, bitch. I forgot he could do that. Bullbuster. Oh, great. Bio waters again. Yeah, this is appropriate music for a shithole like this. All that, take out a cricket. Look who's here.
You have the key?
Ace provides.
Ace provides. Atreus!
Whew. Jump in and hope for the best?
You have a better idea?
Nope. Our boys are trepidatious. I don't blame them, I would be too. Up, up, and away, web! Now what the hell? The Foundry of Invention. A well-fortified local base of operations for Master Daedalus, whose longevity is as astounding as his genius. His innovations have shaped our lives more than most realize. He may yet prove to the world his deep conviction that science is more durable than sorcery. So here we go. Speaking of Hollow Knight, right? I think of Silksong especially. It was no stranger of having areas, you know, full of lava and giant chains and metal contraptions, right? Here we are. It's like I'm back in Silksong again. More of this shit.
Something's not right.
Let me find some light. Actually, I think that just locked us in.
Helpful.
Hello? Honorable Daedalus, sir?
Let's split up and search for him.
God, again. There's constantly... They're hunters and trackers, man. Constantly looking for people. Blaze of Daedalus, a furnace ejecting all sorts of fire that blaze across a significant distance. Yeah, of course. See, of course. I had to avoid lava and fire. And Silksong. Now I have to avoid lava and fire. Here as well, of course. It can't be a video game without lava and fire. Everybody knows that. Can't be a video game without annoying ass skeletons either. That are also made of fire. Just like how Silksong kept reminding me of God of War, now God of War reminds you of Silksong. You're right! You're right! Throughout both of the games, but especially Silksong, I would say, but throughout both of the games, I must have said it at least like 24 times. Oh god, this place reminds me of Silksong. Oh god, this character reminds me of Silksong. Oh god, this bit of story reminds me of when this happened to Kratos, or this happened to that god. Constantly. And I would also say occasionally, you know how I know that I'm playing a good game? It's because the game that I'm currently playing reminds you of God of War, which is one of my, or if not my favorite video game series of all time. And think about that too, now that you point that out. When I was playing through Hollow Knight, and even more recently when I was playing through Silksong, how could we have known that? Because how did it happen? I finished Silksong in February, like in the beginning of the second half of February, I think, because I started. Wait, no, that's a lie. I finished Silksong in January because I started Resident Evil 2, which was the first Resident Evil I ever played. Right, earlier this year, January 20th, is when I started Resident Evil 2. So I finished Silksong in January. This game was released February 12th, which is the same day that they announced it and announced the trilogy, the remakes, as well. So all those comparisons, all those times I pointed that out, man, this makes me think of God of War. This makes me think of God of War. And then less than a month later, that presentation happens, and they announce this game, and they say, "Oh, by the way, you can go get it now." Like right after this presentation. How? It's funny how the world works sometimes. So I just... How? How did it work out that way? What are the odds that things would happen the way that they did? But they did. And then also, when I finished Silksong, alright, obviously Metroidvania, and then when I start Resident Evil 2 at Kudo's recommendation right after that, the way he put it was like, oh, I love this game. It's like a 3D Metroidvania. And then the more I played it, the more I saw what he meant. You're absolutely right, because you're stuck in the fucking police station, right? Especially at first. You're stuck there, and you're constantly running around all over the fucking place. You gotta go back and forth, backtrack here and there. There's new enemies in a place that you've been to before. You can unlock this door now, go through that gate, crawl under that tunnel, whatever the fuck. And I'm like, yes. So I went from a 2D Metroidvania to a 3D Metroidvania with zombies and guns, horror elements. It's crazy. And now I'm playing this. All in the same year. So I have played 3 games this year with 2 that have been, you know, Metroidvanias, and another one that's survival horror, but you know, has Metroidvania similarities, elements. Survival horror. The parallels didn't end with Hornet; they continue through Kratos and Deimos now. Are we still fine, by the way? My computer keeps telling me that it keeps disconnecting from the stream and whatnot, but it looks like everything's working still. My PS5 isn't telling me that anything's wrong. So I think everything's okay. The parallels didn't end with Hornet, they continue through Kratos and Deimos now. They do. We're all good? Okay, awesome.
I'm the man himself.
Oh yeah, we could turn the lights on already. Nah, I'm not gonna enhance anything yet. We're gonna keep going like this. Oh, I hate fighting these fuckers. They're some of the more annoying enemies. I hate their stupid fucking magic jawbreakers here. Lucky I don't have a spell or anything for summoning Ed, and Eddie. They would protect me from these shits. Go ahead, do it. Now, you know what? They're not as bad. They just take a little bit for me to kill them, but... There, see? I barely even touched me. Hey, we have somebody new here, Ghost Poke 250. Hello, welcome to the stream. You don't know how you feel about this type of God of War, to be honest? Look, the whole world was surprised when we were the night that we were told that we were getting this kind of God of War. But I've spent a good chunk of hours with this game already, and I can tell you this with no hesitation and no doubt. It works great. It works great. Am I gonna play LAUFEY when it drops? Absolutely. Absolutely. Actually, the name of because this isn't the only God of War game I'm gonna stream while waiting for, you know, LAUFEY to release in February. You know, I'm naming this playthrough, you know, playing God of War Sons of Sparta while waiting for LAUFEY. So, you know, it's God of War to tide us over until LAUFEY releases, which is obviously a bigger, more hyped release than this, because there was no hype for this. They just threw it at us the same night that they announced it, right? Kid, now you remember the name of the place with the lava? The Deep Docks. Yeah, there you go, the Deep Docks. I need cog flies, and I need tacks too. Actually, I have one that's kind of like tags, but not really. Look, I have this. I said those. It's not tags, but it stays on the ground, and if the enemies get too close, then they blow up. It's like little fireworks come out, and they take damage. So that's the closest thing that I have to the tags, which I loved in that game. Every game should have tags and cog flies. Every game. Ghost, you got all of the God of War games except this one? Well, you should give it a go. You know, you shouldn't. If you have all of the other games, and presumably you have them and you've played them all, right? You know, don't doubt that this one is good. You know, as well, because it is. It is extremely polished. It looks great. It sounds great. It plays great, and you get to fight a lot of the same creatures and a bunch of new ones that you know, you fought in the Greek games originally. So there you go. And then if you have all of the games and you played them all, then you must care about Kratos, right? And you must be invested in his story across all of the games. Here you have, you know, the youngest that Kratos has ever been, and you get to see Deimos as well. You know, if you care about Kratos' story, it's not hard at all to care about Kratos in this game as well, and to also care about his relationship and his dynamic with Deimos. I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it's great. I think it's lovely. A landmine. Yeah, I guess you could say it's a landmine. But it's the closest that we have to the tax. The tax will not explode, right? But I did like to have them poisoned, I remember. How could I forget? It was beautiful stuff. Fuck. Okay, alright, I see how this is. Look at this bullshit. Hit me. Wait, I'm kidding. Don't actually fucking hit me. You know, eat shit. No way. A lot of that landed up above. Oh hell no, this is giving you Soul Sanctum flashbacks. Yeah. You're gonna get it eventually. You have Origins Collection, Ascension, God of War 3, and the remastered version of God of War 3. 2018 and Ragnarok, all of which you bought. You will give this a go when you have more money. Sure, man. Sure, we can't get them all whenever we want, right? But yeah, don't doubt it, man. This game is great. This game is great. Now, what I will say, right, is what I used to say when I was playing through the Hollow Knight games, right, which are Metroidvanias like this game is, right? Metroidvania, you know, is a genre of games that does not appeal to everybody, but if you're a God of War fan, I don't see how you shouldn't play this. Even if you've never played a Metroidvania game before, any God of War fan like myself, like you, I tell them, no, dude, go, don't doubt it, man. You'll care. If you like Kratos, you'll care. I don't see how you don't. It's such a nice thing to see that the softer Kratos that we get to see more of in as recently as Ragnarok, he was this game reminds you that softer Kratos was always there. It was just buried under all those years of, you know, fighting demons and monsters and gods and whatnot. War Machines and Metroidvania games are so much fun. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Occasionally, they can be kind of frustrating, too. When you get lost, where the fuck do I go? And you run around like a chicken with its head cut off, right? Where the fuck do I go? And if you're stubborn like me, like, I don't want to look up a walkthrough. I don't want to look up a guide. I don't want to watch a video of somebody helping me, right? But then, eventually, you know, if you're like me, you try for a little while, and then if you can't do it, like, okay, all right, I'm lost. I don't know what to do. Do that so you can move on with the game and go back to having fun, right? Or you might get stuck in a boss or something, or in a gauntlet room, but man, I think Metroidvanias are a lot of fun too. I'm with War Machine, and I know the kid right here is with us as well on that. This is the younger Kratos way before he became a god. Yes, and before Deimos was kidnapped by Ares and Athena. which they showed in Ghost of Sparta. Nothing more satisfying than discovering new dungeons on your own and watching your map slowly being filled out with your hard work. Yes. And any game that has an aspect of adventure to it, you know, rewards you in that way. And this game definitely does. Oh great, the fucking magical jawbreaker stood right there. Alright, how do I do this? I gotta get in and out. Wait, am I even supposed to be able to do this? Okay, I can do this. Okay, alright. Kinda had me doubting the possibility of doing this. Okay, I don't need to go back up. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I need another gate for that. War Machine, you couldn't get 100% map discovery in Blasphemous 2. You eventually gave up at 99%. So you were going for the completion for the map. Really? So if you could only get it to, I mean, I say only, I mean, geez, 99% is a lot for a Metroidvania. You try to do it on your own then? Like you didn't look anything up or what? Or what got in the way? Go says the one thing you regret is selling your PS3 because you can't play the PS3 God of Wars without getting the overpriced PS subscription. I agree, man. Look. I've only ever had the one PS3, a PS3 Slim, my entire life, right? And that one died on me back in 2018, and I haven't gotten another one since. And I have the, I also have the Origins collection for it, like you, and I also have the original remastered collection, you know, God of War 2. And I would love to get a PS3 again, so that I can play them on there, and I'd love to get a capture device as well so that I can stream the games as well on the original hardware, since I already have both of those collections, right? At that point, I would think, why emulate? Just play them on the PS3 again and, you know, stream them like that. It would be really fun to be able to do that. You were doing it blind. Oh, okay, I see. So... are you like I've been for so many years in the past, where like you're stubborn and you think, I already did, you know, 99% of it on my own, I'm not gonna let them give me that 1%? Add custom firmware to my next PS3, I won't regret it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we talked about this once, weeks ago now. I had full intention of you know, getting a PS3 soon after we talked about that, but then, you know, life kind of got in the way and I've mostly forgotten about it. And it hasn't been until like this week in which it's been on my mind a few times again. But I don't know how soon I'm going to do it, to be honest. I've also had in mind to repair my sister's PS4 that I fucked up a while ago. But I remembered, I was looking through old photos that I took of it when I opened it up that time. And I was reminded that the power cable that it has, one of the little wires got detached, and I need to buy a thing or two so that I can maybe solder it on, reattach it somehow, without doing too much of a shitty job, so that I can revive that thing. And if I were to revive that thing would go into the kid's bedroom so that she could play over there, I guess, in the comfort of her room, if she wanted to. Ghost Poke says, he'll say this, Ascension deserves a remaster or a remake. You don't care who agrees? or disagrees. It was one of your favorites. You got to literally pick up the enemy's weapons and chuck it at them, etc. Yeah. Look, I'm with you. There's no shortage of people that crap on Ascension. I remember back in the day there were a lot of people. It was very common to see people crap all over Ascension because, oh, it's a prequel, it's not a sequel, oh, you know, what's the point, oh, this game sucks. I don't know why people... Well, no, I think I do. I think by then, you know, people were just tired. Some people, at least, not everybody, obviously. Some people, a portion of the fan base was already tired of, you know, the same old thing, of the classic formula from the original games. So something new was needed, something fresher. And then, you know, God of War 3 came out in March of 2010, right? And then we got God of War 4 or God of War 2018, you know, 5 years later. So, and they, you know, it was still God of War, but they changed it up the way that they did. And then that brought popularity to the series that, you know, even higher than it had with just the Greek games before it. So that was good. Although the bad thing about that is then instead of people bitching about how, you know, Ascension came after that. Oh wait, no, I said that wrong, by the way. Ascension came out in 2013. God of War 3 came out in 2010. Or did I say that? I don't know. I'm getting myself mixed up now. But anyway, with the Norse games, like, oh yeah, it revitalized the franchise, right? It has more fans now than ever. The franchise has never been bigger, but now people bitch about, you know, how Atreus, they don't like... We were just talking about that a little while ago before you popped in, actually. Now people bitch about Atreus. I've seen people complain about how they don't like Freya or whatever. Just different things. I think the number one thing people complain about is Atreus, though. And I'm like, well, I'm not with you guys on that. I've always been a fan of his. I've always enjoyed seeing the you know, the relationship between Kratos and Atreus blossom and evolve into what it's become, into what it should have been right from the start. War Machine says you played about an hour of God of War 3 years ago and you enjoyed your time playing it. Well, I will tell you what, I'm pretty sure God of War 3, I'm gonna replay. I last replayed God of War 3 in the hard difficulty, and then in the hardest difficulty. I think it was called God difficulty in God of War 3, no? Like 3.5 years ago now. So how about that? We were talking about earlier going back to Cuphead, playing that you know, at the same time tomorrow night, And how about that? If I started God of War 3 in the future, would you start God of War 3 again but play it all the way through? When I pick that up, I'm gonna play it from the get-go in just the hardest difficulty, because when you have a new PSN account and you're starting the game, you're playing the game for the first time, right? You have no save data. You can't play it in the hardest difficulty right off the bat. You gotta play it in one of the previous ones and get through it that way first before you can do that. But I would love to just start from the hardest difficulty again and stream it that way. But I guess I'm not. So I've already done it before. I'll do it again. I'll do it again for the content. I'll do it again for the streams. Hell yeah! Why not get my ass beat some more? God. Try to play like a god until my fucking fingers and the joints in them hurt. Jesus. Those games are intense when you play them like that. Ascension did not deserve that hate. No, it didn't. Ascension was more of the same, but graphically it looked even more beautiful than any of the games before it. Or you can make that argument depending on what kind of graphics you like, right? And not only did it do that, but it also had it had the most polished gameplay of any God of War game at the time. Certainly more polished in the gameplay in God of War 3 even. Now, you can prefer the gameplay in the games before that. That's fine. You know, everybody has different taste. But I think objectively you can say that the gameplay was the most polished. And also, if that wasn't enough, it's like same thing. Like, it was more of the same, It was another God of War game. You got to fight things bigger than you, and you got to kill them again and again. You got to fight more, you know, bosses that turn into giant fucking things and monsters and beings and whatnot. And I'm like, it's more fucking God of War. Why would you play that and not like it? And if that wasn't enough, if you're invested again in Kratos' story, you got more of his backstory. You got to see him more humanized, and I think that was great. I don't know how you see that and not get even more invested in Kratos as a character. Well, I do, because there's a lot of, you know, people that don't know how to appreciate storytelling, and so, you know, they just think Kratos should be Kratos angry, Kratos mad, Kratos kill things, and that's all they see Kratos as, and that's all they want to continue to see Kratos as. And I'm like, no. If Kratos never evolved as a character, I don't think he would have reached the heights that he has enjoyed since God of War 4. And up to this point now. And we wouldn't be getting a game in February like God of War LAUFEY, which I think is amazing. A lot of people shitting on that game, but a lot of those people that I saw shitting on it online, 100%, they're not even God of War fans. They're just bitching for the sake of bitching. They just hopped on the bandwagon. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know how we got to that point. They don't know why that game is special to us that have played all the games and that are emotionally invested in the overall story. They complained about how Ascension wasn't a God of War game. Like, what? Well, those people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I respect their right to be wrong. You definitely will, War Machine? Alright, awesome. Awesome. Well, when I started, right, once I'm done with this game, you know, I don't know, you might see me online sometimes streaming it, and that's how you know, look, I started it again. I have played through God of War 3, I don't know, like 4 times at least over the years. Maybe 5. I can't remember. God, it's such a good game. Amazing. You know, a lot of people think it's the best game in the series, and it's for a reason. Good God. What a fucking game. Ghost, you've been replaying God of War 3 or Master version. You got past the Hades boss fight. Nice. Hades, dude. That's one of my favorite fights in all the games. How can you not, right? Big, ugly, you know, mean bastard that he is. Love that fight. Even if, you know, even if the way that he looks and the way that he is not completely accurate, you know, to actual Greek mythology. If you know some of that, that's fine. For the purposes of God of War, it doesn't really bother me all that much because I love the series too much. Dante's Inferno is similar to God of War 3 in terms of combat from what you can remember. Yes, I have that game. I played through it once back in the day on my PS3. And yeah, Dante's Inferno is a God of War clone. 100%. 100%. They looked at God of War and they're like, hey, we can you know, make a game like that, you know, using Dante stuff. Yeah, the Divine Comedy. Sure, let's do it. And they did. And it is really good. I enjoyed that game. I would also, that's another good reason for getting a PS3 again. I have like 40 something PS3 discs. Last I counted, it's been a while, but I haven't really bought any in a very long time. Because why would I if my PS3 died a long time ago, right? But that's another game. It's like I've only played through it once. I would love to replay it again. It's been many years. More than 10. Way more than 10. It's a great game. Check it out, kids. You like God of War? You never played Dante's Inferno? It came out for PS3 back in the day. It also came out for PSP. I would love to play the PSP version as well. Like, how good is that compared to the PS3 version? No idea. But I would give it a go too. You haven't tried Trials of St. Lucia for it though? I don't know what that is. Is that DLC? Is that an extra mode that you unlock, or what is that? Look for Lollipop Chainsaw. That's a fun game. Yes, it is. I haven't played Lollipop Chainsaw, but I think it was last year where I saw the most gameplay of it that I've ever seen because one of my cousins was playing it, and he streamed it from his PlayStation to mine. So I got to watch him play like an hour or two of it, and I told him, huh, this looks fun. And I had seen him play Stellar Blade before I saw him play some of Lollipop Chainsaw, and I told him, you know what? Even though Lollipop Chainsaw is older than Stellar Blade, Lollipop Chainsaw looks like the more fun game to me, although I'm pretty sure, I know I would enjoy both if I played them both. Who doesn't enjoy a good action game where you get to hack and slash the shit out of robots, people, machines, demons, whatever, monsters? I love it. It's all great stuff. It's a DLC. Okay. Alright. Well, I didn't play that back in the day. I didn't have the DLC. I just played the standard game. The boss fights are fun. I honestly don't remember any of the boss fights anymore, again, because... Fuck, what year could I have played that game? It was... I don't know, it must have been like... I don't know, early 2010s, I think. What year did Dante's Inferno release? Like 2008, 2009? I remember seeing the commercials for it. Where the commercial for it specifically, which was great. When he, like, Dante jumps down into hell and there's, like, demons, like jumping down after him or something. And then, like, the logo will come out, Dante's Inferno or whatever, you know. And it had the music playing or something, and I haven't seen that commercial in years, but it was badass. 2008, yeah, I think it was 2008. If it wasn't 2008, it was 2009, but it wasn't before that. Great fucking game. Absolutely badass. And again, I said, oh, I call it a God of War clone. That's not an insult. I don't care that they copied Santa Monica's homework. I'm like, to me, it's more of the same, and I fucking love it. Hell yeah, give me more God of War. It's not called that, but that's what it is. Really good stuff. Oh, God. Ow. Ow. Okay. Give me this. I'm just gonna take this right in front of your fucking faces. How about that? Oh, God. Oh, God. A war. You know, maybe I don't mess with those guys for now. The Splatterhouse remake was also super fun. I believe it. I've never played any of the Splatterhouse games, but they've all always looked fun to me. Well, I say all, but have I ever seen footage of them all? I don't think I've seen footage of them all. There's a small handful of them out there, no? So there's at least a few. It's been a while since I saw anything Splatterhouse. But I think of, like, the Genesis game. I remember thinking, well, that looks fun. I'd play that. Oh my God, I'm dead. Fuck me. We just hit 2 hours. Nice. Nope, nope, I already killed you. Fuck off. Ow. Ow. I'm leaving. Already took all that damage. I just came back. That's some bullshit. No way. Fucking fire. Oh, it's one of these explodey fucking bugs, isn't it? No, it's not. It's one of the lava ones I just fought. A freaking again, a freaking God of War game in which you get a health flask like in a Souls game. I think that I still think that's amazing. I never knew that could be so enjoyable in a God of War game, but this game taught me that. The original character is a Jason Voorhees ripoff. Oh, I know. I mean, you just look at him, like, yeah, yeah, of course he is. And I love that too. I don't care that he's a ripoff. The games look fun. See, it's okay to be a ripoff of something or someone else if you're good at being that ripoff. If you're a fun ripoff. Now, if you're bad, then screw you, right? But otherwise, you're cool with me. Oh, really? Okay. Ow, 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 ow! Piece of garbage. What's a game character that we need a video game of that we don't have, or that we haven't had a game of in a very long time? Can I think of something? An easy character to think of is, I'll call McGrath of the Infamous series, but I feel like that's too modern. I would love another Infamous game, but I'm thinking something older. A game character franchise that hasn't gotten a game in even longer than that. Because the Infamous 2 came out in 2011. I mean, fuck, it's been 15 years. That's a long time, too. Ash Williams, but as a Metroidvania? That sounds like it could be fun. Sure. And I've never played any of his games, but I'm aware enough that I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's make it happen. Is it supposed to be a door? I think it is. That looks like a tunnel of some kind. Yeah, huh? I can't think of anybody. Uh-oh. Is this thing gonna come to life?
Brother, come look.
This looks like something I'm gonna have to fight.
Wow, think Daedalus is building an equally big plow?
Only if he's as equally big a fool as you. Huh. The store won't open without a gear. Maybe he's trapped in his workshop.
This has a gear that looks about the right size.
Well, bring it over.
I think he wants to keep it.
Get back.
What? What? Oh, we're being chased. Okay. Oh my God! It's like Bowser in New Super. It's like being chased by Bowser, and was it at the end of New Super Mario Brothers, or was it in New Super Mario Brothers 2, or both? I think it was New Super Mario Brothers 2.
Run like Hermes.
What? Fuck up!
Run like
Of course, he can just do that long jump and I can't. Because I need more momentum than that to be able to do it. Everything reminds you of Silksong. He said, run like Kermits, not fly, Demos. Well, he did it. Oh, there's another one? Or is this one it? Nope, there's a smaller one. Okay, of course, naturally we had to fight one of these fucking things. Bitch! Oops. Fuck you. Ugh.
Let's do some damage.
Oil! Charlie!
Flammable oil?
Covers! Attack!
There better be more than this, because this ain't much of anything.
Before it recovers! Attack! Oil!
Oh, here's the big one! I knew it! Yes! I knew, obviously, the big one had to come in at some point, right? Of course it did. Ow! Okay! Now this is a fight! Ah! Holy shit! Ugh! Ow!
Oil! Charlie! I'm taking fire from the big one!
Oh, I can block the big old boulders or debris. Ow, 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 ow. Can I block that, I wonder? I don't know.
Oil! Charlie!
Ow, fuck you. I am so dead.
Full attack!
Ugh. Damn it. Just like escaping the lava in Silksong, sort of. Oh yeah, but I didn't remember that. I should have thought of that too. But the lava in Silksong was vertical, right? Yeah, I had to platform my way out of it vertically. That was really good. That was better than this little short run that we just did with the big mechanical bullfucker that we have here. But the actual, I guess the meat of the matter is, you know, the actual fight here in this room. So that's fine. Kid, you thought of the fourth chorus too. That was the name of that giant machine in the deep dark snow. Yeah, that I got to fight early on in the game. Which looked really cool, but was actually pretty easy. Poor Demos, he's taking it all from the back. Well, you know what? You know what they say about how, you know, Greek society used to be, right? So gotta start them young, I guess.
Before it recovers! Attack! Oil! Charlie!
That's right. In my channel, you can make homosexual / pedophilia jokes. That flies. For those who don't know, who might see this in the future.
Oil! Charlie! Taking fire from
All right, I believe. We can take the small one down this time. Ugh. What? Bitch, 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 bitch. Die, small one, die. Yes, the small one is down. Progress, baby. All right, big boy. Ow, 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 ow. You're ugly. Great balls of fire. War Machine, do you remember that pay-per-view from years ago? The one that Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar went at it in, that was called Great Balls of Fire? That was from the sometime in the 2010s, I think. And people naturally had that reaction, right? Same as I did. I'm like, we get Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar in a fucking match together, to a pair of badasses going at it, but they have to fight in an event called Great Balls of Fire? Really? And they gave that the okay? Battle of the Bulls.
Let's unlock that door.
Okay. So yeah, this fight looked like a bigger deal than it actually was. That was, what, my second try, and then... I'm playing this on hard, by the way, for those who don't know. So you would think, maybe there'd be a big difference there. I don't know. The fucking bird! What's it called? The Lyphantis? Or what the fuck? I always forget the name of those birds. Stymphali? I don't know. Something like that. That was harder than this. More annoying, too. At least we knew Demos was good at handling the heat. You just thought of something else. You know what the fireball also reminds you of? Plants vs. Zombies? What plant shot fireballs in Plants vs. Zombies? Or was it something else? You didn't have cable at that time, but you'll eventually watch it. Oh, yeah, I figured, as I was asking you that, I figured, wait, well, what are the chances he's going to tell me, yeah, he wasn't watching at the time? Because I remember there's been a time or two in which you mentioned, oh, yeah, I didn't watch for a while. I don't remember exactly how long, but I remember that you mentioned that. Syphilis? It was not called... They're not called syphilis. No plant did, but the zombie final boss did shoot fireballs or ice balls. Was the... I was about to say, I don't remember what the final boss in that game is, because I haven't played Plants vs. Zombies in a very long time. Was the final boss, like the doctor with the giant zombie? Was that the final boss? Like the zombie doctor controlled it? Was that it? A bronze machinic gear from a small mechanical bow. Item used to reactivate areas within the Foundry of Invention. The mad scientist zombie with the giant zombie bot. I don't remember that the bot was the zombie was a bot. You remember it was earlier this year when we had that power outage? Right? That was the night that I played that bit of Rhythm Thief and never went back, which we've also mentioned recently around here before. But before I tried to play Rhythm Thief, I thought, you know what? What if I play Plants vs. Zombies DS on my 2DS? I haven't played that in years. And then I tried the cart, and the 2DS just wouldn't read it. And I think I tried it on my 3DS as well, maybe, and it wouldn't read it. So I think the cart might just be dead. Which is very sad. to think about. They say that you gotta stick your DS and 3DS cartridges in a 3DS or DS, you know, depending on what it is and what you have, right? You gotta stick them in there so that they receive power, because if you don't do that, then like the flash memory in it dies or something like that after a period of time. So they don't last forever. They'll last you longer supposedly if you do that like every couple of years. And I've never even want to do that. So maybe I've lost a handful to time in that way. A lot of people have, I'm sure. If that's the case. You missed from 07 to about 21. That's a long ass time. But you saw a few episodes here and there. Okay, well, yeah, well, that's definitely, like I said, Lesnar versus Joe happened sometime in the 2010s. I don't remember when. Let's see. I'm gonna search it up real quick, just out of curiosity. What date did Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar face each other in the Great Balls of Fire event? July 9th, 2017. Yeah, I thought I remembered it was in the second half of the 2010s, so that sounds about right. This main event match determined the WWE Universal Championship, which Lesnar retained by defeating Joe. They never knew how to use Joe properly when he was there. They just ruined it. Fucking brutal, man. For the most part, so fucking sad. They just wasted him while he was there. So there you go, 2017. Great Balls of Fire. They had the fucking song, which is an old song or something along those lines. They used it for that event. So I remember thinking, did they just call it Great Balls of Fire because that song exists? Like, I want to use Vince McMahon went, I want to use that song for an event, and that's why they named it that? What other fucking reason could there be for naming a wrestling event that? So stupid. Jerry Lee Lewis, there you go, see? I know he's a classic. But if you were to ask me, how much do I want to know about how much do I know about Jerry Lee Lewis? I would tell you, I don't. I know his name. And I know that song exists because of that event. That's about it. But I've never been an expert on music. I think we talk about music once in a blue moon, right? And I've always said that. It's like, the way I've always been since I have curiosity and interest for so many things, right? It's like, I have general... Well, actually, no. Well, I know some things about video games. I know some things about music. I know some music. I know some games. I know some movies. I know some TV shows. I know some books. But I don't know everything about everything. I mean, no person can, right? But I'm definitely more into video games than I am into other forms of media, right? That's just how I've always been. And yeah, there's so much good music out there that I don't know, whether it's newer, whether it's older. Same with music, same with books, same with TV series. There's not enough time or energy or desire to be able to read everything, watch everything, play everything, listen to everything. There just isn't, unfortunately. Hey, this structure reminds you of Hollow Knight Silksong as well, is where you used to get the new abilities, I think. There used to be those platforms, right? They had like a structure in the middle or something. Oh, I had to destroy it. Good fucking God. There's a movie about him from the 90s. I see, well, I wasn't aware of that either. That's a Metroid save capsule. Is it? I've talked about this in recent weeks too. You know what Metroid game I would really love to play? I would love to play Metroid Fusion all the way, which came out for the Game Boy Advance back in the day. Cause I used to play that as a kid on my cousin's Game Boy Advance SPs, and Fusion, for those who don't know, right, is a remake of the original Metroid for the NES. And but I didn't know English well at the time, so when I would get stuck, like, I don't remember if the game gives you any hints, but if it did, my English wasn't great at the time because it was the first year that I was beginning to learn it natively. So I would get stuck and I could only get so far in the game. Oh, fuck off. Fast travel prevented. I wasn't trying to fast travel, but thanks. How the fuck did I do this? It's not like this. Yeah, I'm not missing an eye or anything. Did I have to do this? I forgot what I have to do here. Did I have to do this? No, there's an eye. Oh wait, the stupid fucking eye is over there. That's what I'm looking for, see? I thought I remembered that I needed the beam with the eyes, but how the fuck? Oh, I see. There's a barrier over there. Ow, that I need to activate. And then I can get this shit. Ow. Go, 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 go. There we go. Hell yeah. Alright, get the fuck out of here. Okay, so are these gray balls of fire just unavoidable or what? By the eye of Agamotto, uh-huh. Let me up! Let me up! Fuck! Oh look, giant pillars in my God of War game. Pull the lever, crunk. Where does this go? Oh. Buddy, you can't reach me. Fuck off. Oh, great. The gumball fucker again. Oh, fuck you. Now, bitch, come and fight me over here. You wanna fight me? You fight me. On my territory. On my terms. Now, eat my ass. How about that? Suck on my jawbreakers. Door? The hell do I need here? I was given that key earlier, but I see no way to interact with this. Maybe I can't yet. Aegean crystal. Material used to enhance what? Oh, you know what? I want to check the archives real quick. Automata. Monster? Beast? Where are the bulls that I just fought? Why wouldn't it be under automata? They were machines. Where the fuck are they? They're not spirits. Kalos, Talos. Watch it be under undead. How stupid would that be? No. It's not under hazards. Foes? Okay, it's under Fine, okay. Metallin Calf. The smaller and more agile of Daedalus war Urok prototypes, evidently designed for mobility and a quick direct attack to clean up any personnel caught in the bow's zone of engagement. Metallon Bull. It is often difficult to fathom the workings of an advanced mind such as that of Daedalus. While not primarily known for crafting weapons of war, these prototypes suggest some tinkering in that direction. The larger of his mechanical bovine seems geared towards denying an opponent territory using area-wide attacks. This is the fucker I fought last time. That fucker's not as memorable. The Filaki, I fought a giant green bull. Alistair, that fucker took me 8 tries to take down, I remember. APATE, I fought this thing earlier. Oh yeah, it was a green annoying one. See, here's the triplets, the trio of danger. Fuck each and every single one of them. They were all annoying in their own ways. Fuck all 3 of them. Bitch, bitch, bitch! Shouldn't have hit me as much as it did. What does this do? Oh, I could stop both of them? Do I need to, though? Oh, I think I do. Wait, how badly do I get burned if I just... not that badly. Oh! Fucking bitch! Ow! Okay, everything's out to get me now. Oh, that's a lot of goodies. Yo! Good fucking god, I'm gonna die. I want that bitch. Should I go for it? Tempt fate? I'm gonna die, watch. What the fuck? Why did that go over there? And why is this bitch not moving? Oh well. Sometimes they're just dumb like that. Ugh. Oh no. Man, do I just keep going this time? Normally I fight everything that moves. But I am low. Real low. By the way, phase it to double the impacts of spear attacks. I keep forgetting to use that. I fell out of the habit. I mentioned that last time. I never use it. That could make my life so much easier. Potentially. Like this. I still don't know what these orbs are for. Orbs, balls, whatever they are. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, get me up here. Dumb bitches. Ow, 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 ow. Mother. Ow. Nope, not this time. Ugh. God. Sheesh, that was something. Here, eat some of that. Oh, look at that. How convenient. See us tomorrow. Good night. Alright, yeah, good night to you too. Thanks for popping in. Talk some Cuphead tomorrow. Should be. Ah, I'm dead. Should be a good time. I have bruised my fucking elbow from when I hit it earlier. There's some swelling there. Yeah, I've done more than 2 hours of this tonight. I think I'm. I was just thinking. I feel like I'm almost done. Like maybe I've had my fill of this game for the night. So I would like to stop sooner than later. But I can't do that if these hijos de perra don't let me get to the places I need to get to. See, I'm gonna try to avoid enemies now and just go where I need to go. Wait, how did I do this? Did I need to... like that? Oh, hey, that does that. Where does this take me? Oh, what the hell? Alright, Mechanical Hercules. Calm down. You think you're all that, but you're not. Okay, look. Stop throwing your trash at me. Automaton Annihilation. Automaton Warden. If it had been human rather than a facsimile of life beneath a patina of bronze, is that how you... I think that's how you pronounce that. See, I get so many... This game has so many words I don't see often. Beneath a patina of bronze, it would have proven a formidable foe. A patina of bronze, so that must be a kind of armor, right? Because it's talking about human. It would have been proven a formidable foe. As a metal warrior, it becomes an unstoppable force capable of crushing any opposition. Is that so? Because it barely did anything to me. I dodge a bit and there's your opposition. What is that up there? And how do I get to it? Probably from above somehow. Is that the stone tablet of Bleak Falls Barrow? Ooh. See, now that I saw that there... I want it. I don't have it. Nope, fuck off. Ah, it's this fucking door, damn it. I don't know what I need to open that. I thought they gave me a a key to open shit down here. Why doesn't it work there? It'd be nice if it did. Oh, come on! What do you want from me? You want me to go this way? Oops. Should I save here and end it here? Maybe I should. Like I just got done saying, I feel like I've had my fill of this game for now. And I would say, come back to it tomorrow, but nope, we've already established pretty thoroughly, I think, that we are starting Cuphead tomorrow. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to set games to update and set Cuphead to download on the PS4 Pro. Leviathan Grey God of War Edition PS4 Pro, by the way, since this is God of War and we've been talking so much God of War here tonight. Do that so that things can be prepared for the stream tomorrow, I think. Check that out. Alright, okay, so we saved. Let's go back to the main menu because I like to do that as I end the streams, right? If possible, and it usually is possible with games, right? So yeah, there we go. Hey, I guess we just do the plug so we can get out of here. So please remember, right, that we stream God of War around here and that we will continue to do so leading up to the release of God of War LAUFEY in February. So if you like God of War, stick around. We love to have you. Check out the channel for all the previous Sons of Sparta streams that I've done up to this point as well. If you made it to this point in the stream, I really appreciate you. Tip of the baseball cap to you, especially once again, if you give the stream a like, if you subscribe, if you're new around here, and if you turn on those notifications, because once again, I do go live at least a few times of the week around here, or at least I try to. Right, so you want to be here in the live chat and whatnot, do those things. We'd love to have you here. You know, chill in the chat with us, talk God of War, or talk Skyrim, or Cuphead like we're going to do tomorrow, or whatever other game happens to be on stream, or any other games that you enjoy that we could talk about, right? Let's do that. That's what these streams are for. We try to have a chill time, a good time around here. You know, check out the channel. Again, there's hundreds of streams for a bunch of different games that I have done, right? You like God of War, you like... again, tomorrow Cuphead, you like Resident Evil, Hollow Knight, you like Crash Bandicoot games, Mega Man, Sonic, and so much more. Check out the channel for hundreds of streams, dozens of YouTube shorts, and a handful of original videos from me as well. All the content on the channel is free, so you can watch to your heart's content if that's what you want to do. Don't forget, you can also find me in a couple of places outside of YouTube, because I have a Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/manmanynames. Remember, you can support the content, which is free, once again, for as little as $3 a month if you want to do that. You don't have to, but obviously if you do so, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. You can find me on the TikTok as well. I upload the same clips that go up as YouTube Shorts here on this channel. So it's another place, another way for you to watch bits of the content that I bring to you for free. I hang around Twitter on the daily, so you can find me there doing the things that people do on Twitter. And finally, we do have that Discord server, which once again has a bunch of channels for different topics: gaming, food, memes, a channel and content announcements. There's a channel for sharing your art. You can find me in there. You can find the kid in there. You can find a handful of other people. There's like 24 of us in there at the moment. So we're small, we're humble, but we slowly grow as the weeks and months go by. So if you want to find us there, join us there, you can. I'm going to have links down below to everything once again, so you can click or tap on the links and find us wherever you want to find us. So once again, appreciate you very much if you find us outside of the YouTube channel as well. But that's it for God of War, Sons of Sparta here tonight. We will be back with more of this game, hopefully sooner than later. We'll be back with more Skyrim soon as well. And like we established here tonight, we'll be back with Cuphead here for the first time on the channel tomorrow night. So stick around. Stick around if you like video games like we do. But that's it for tonight. Take care. We hope to see you in the next one. And peace out for now, everybody. Take care.